Hi everybody. All right. I want to ask one question before I start getting into this. Suzanne, could you please tell us who was the last person you saw before what happened? You know, I did see that Queen of Cups just pop out. Can you tell us who was the last person? Oh, Lord. And I saw the Nine of Pentacles, the pregnant lady. Okay. Who was the last person you saw before what happened? Who was the last person you saw before whatever happened to you happened? Who was the last person you saw, Suzanne, before whatever happened? So I've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, which I know this has come out for Trevor. Who was the last person you saw before whatever happened? So, the underdog winning over the mighty enemy, a great hero, or the sudden reversal of fate. So I've got the Ten of Pentacles again, this lady, meeting in a restaurant, and the Nine of Wands. Over working. So looks like it's her, Trevor, wherever this lady she's supposed to meet in a restaurant, and possibly a interracial couple. Doesn't have to be. Suzanne. Four of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Somebody, a miser, being greedy. Same card. Merchant. Interesting. The Knight of Swords sometimes depicts death. And, oh Lord. Page of Cups. The Justice card, and that is the Necromancer. Eight of Wands. Unnatural events and obsessions that are unhealthy, people who are following a destructive and dangerous path. So we've had this before. This Justice card could be that guy that was riding around pretending to be a cop in a minivan or something. Here we go with this. So these people have already come out for her. These cards all already come out for her. All right. I will dissect that later. Let's go here for a minute. So when I go back and look at this, this is saying to me something. This is close to my property, Suzanne's property. That was the Emperor. And I have the 5, 6, 7 of Wands. These people they're fighting over a male. This is also some lady in a restaurant alone. And this to me says whatever happened at the property happened in the kitchen. Now, the drive up to Denver. Something about Florissant. So to me, with the numbers I keep getting, something happened between Suzanne's birthday, April 30th, and May 11th. What I think is something happened to or with or for her on the 9th. So again, we have the Empress with the Chariot. So was this, and the Empress is usually pregnant. Can't tell on this one. So back to this. Florissant has a couple of restaurants that I looked up. What I would say is to go to the Iron Tree restaurant and look at receipts or footage or ask people. Because I think with this Empress trying to help with the 6 of Pentacles and then the Death in reverse, whatever was supposed to happen here didn't happen how they wanted it. And I know I got another reading when it came to the woman that was involved in this plan. Things didn't go as planned. So then I think they get up to Denver, and I would say this is about the 9th, 10th, and 11th, or something about the 9th, 10th, and 11th in Denver. Just because it's reported that she went missing on the 10th doesn't mean things weren't still happening behind the scenes, I guess is my point of that. So there could be some information or evidence in Denver between the 9th, 10th, and 11th. Florissant, I would say, happened on the 7th and 8th. And going to this, like one of my viewers pointed out, this is, to me, crossing state or city lines with the 2 different landscapes and the 2 different suns. It's also the High Priestess, so we know we have the Empress and the High Priestess. I don't think this was Barry and Suzanne's any relationship any longer. I think this was the other woman, and this would be Suzanne. So the other woman, some other woman, had something to do with Florissant. Barry's at something to do with Barry in the 5th, 6th, 7th of May at the house. So they need to go back more. Something to do with this Empress, the other woman, and movement and travel, helping, and subtle changes. On the 7th, 8th, probably into the 9th, 10th, and 11th, something in Denver. Let's see. And then the other thing is, does anybody know if there's coral snakes or milk snakes in Denver? And if so, in not Denver, in Colorado itself. I tried to Google it. I couldn't find much information. I found a little bit, but it wouldn't tell me the exact region. Something to do with a coral snake or a milk snake. And I don't like snakes, so it was not fun to look up. But the coral snake, the rhyme for it is red touch black, safe for Jack, red touch yellow, kills a fellow. And that's bringing me back to our bird card, the red and yellow barbet. There's our card. Okay, figures. So red and yellow barbet, and something about the coral snake being red and yellow, and the birch tree. And that is where. So I don't know if somebody owns property in Florissant and they let somebody else use it for a vacation or otherwise. And then back to this, I might be able to find hair or jewelry, something to do with a hairbrush or jewelry in Denver. Okay, thanks.